Hey, Shalom Israel, Brother Reggie Jr. here. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to just be picking up where we left off from last time. I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 8. And I plan on reading a few chapters. I'm pretty much just keep reading till I can't read no more. With that being said, guys, if you feel like sticking around, hey, stick around with me. Let's read through this. If not, hey, feel free to skip on to the next video. All right. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into the scriptures. Numbers chapter 8 and verse 1. And it says, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold unto the shaft thereof, unto the float into the flowers thereof was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had shewed Moses, so he made the candlestick. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them, because remember, these Levites would be helping Aaron, being the high priest, and his sons, who were the priests. Okay, the children of Levi was wholly given to Aaron and his sons. Okay, so the Lord said, I want you to take the Levites and I want you to cleanse them. Okay, 7. And thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. Verse 11. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. Okay, so this is basically, we're witnessing here a ritual, okay, of handing the Levites over unto the Lord, so that way they could do the Lord's work. Verse 12, And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, and make an atonement for the Levites. And as you know, brothers and sisters, Christ, Jesus, he is our atonement. He is our offering. Okay, 13. And it says, And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. 14. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. So the Levites, they were separated from the rest of their brothers and their sisters. They was wholly given to do the work of the Most High. 15. And that's how it is, you know, when the Lord call you to do his will and to do his work, that's what happens. You're separated. You're separated from your family. You're separated from your friends. You're estranged to everyone. Why? Because you have been wholly given to do the work of the Lord. That's why you don't fit in. That's why you seem weird to everybody, because you have been chosen to do the work of the Lord. So it be the Lord. He be the one separating you. Okay? Because sometimes you have that calling on your life. And when you have that calling on your life, God is going to make sure that he separates you from people. So it's not that you can't fit in. It's not that, you know, you're weird, stuff like that. It's just the Lord separated you, because he say, hey, I got work for you to do. Them people, they could do whatever they want to do, but you, not so. You gonna do this right here. That's what it means to be separated. Okay. Verse 15. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer for them an offering, for they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb. Because remember, the firstborn of all the tribes of Israel, they was going to be the ones that the Lord was going to use to do service. But instead of doing that, he just chose the tribe of Levi. Okay. Even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. Right. 17. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. In other words, I've taken the tribe of Levi instead of taking all of your firstborn. 19. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel. Because remember, Aaron being the high priest and his sons being the priests, you know, they had a great work to do. Okay. Because remember, brothers and sisters, they were set up to do the service of the Lord. And that's to do what? Serve the people. They couldn't do all that stuff by themselves. So they needed help. That's why the Lord gave them the entire tribe of Levi. Okay. And it says to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. 20. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes. And Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. But see, we don't have to do those things no more, you know. Getting a bull, getting a goat to make an atonement for you. Jesus, he now is our atonement, but he is only your atonement if you believe in him. If you come up under his blood, then he's your atonement. But if you don't believe in Christ, you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe that he made that atonement for you, guess what? You're going to die in your sins. That's what's going to happen to you. 22. And after that went the Levites in to do the service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons. And the Lord commanded, as the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did they unto him. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites. From 20 and 5 years old and upward, they shall go in. They shall 20 and 5 years old and upward, they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years, they shall cease from waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more. So we see this whole 25 to age 50 thing, brothers and sisters. This has nothing to do with teaching, because you got teachers out there that say, yeah, you can't start teaching until what, you 25 or 30, you know, but yet they ignore the whole part, you know, about, you know, you not being able to teach anymore once you turn 50. Because a lot of these teachers, they pass 50 and they still teaching. So if they believe this, they need to sit down somewhere. And that's just the honest truth. But brothers and sisters, that is, the Bible is not talking about that. It's not talking about getting up and teaching. No, it's talking about the service concerning the tabernacle. That's what it's talking about. It was always talking about that. And actually many things in the Old Testament, brothers and sisters, was concerning the tabernacle. It was concerning the temple. A lot of these rituals, a lot of these different rites, a lot of it was surrounding and concerning the tabernacle and the temple. But what we have done in our folly and in our error, we have stretched this all the way down to 2023, and we've tried to modernize this stuff. No, a lot of these things were literally for our ancient ancestors during this time. These are things that they had to do at this time because of the tabernacle and because of the temple. That's why they did these things. But we're stretching it and trying to make it fit us. No, brothers and sisters, we got to stop doing that. We in error when we do that. We got Christ now. We are under another covenant. We not under this old covenant. Under the old covenant, these are the things that the children of Israel had to do, more specifically the Levites. Okay, because they were tasked with a lot of stuff, but and that priesthood under the first covenant, see, that was under Aaron. But this priesthood under the second covenant is under Christ. Okay, and we got to do what Christ say. Okay, as him being the high priest, he gives the priest, being us, he gives us order. This is what I want you to do. Do this, and this. And guess what, brothers and sisters? We got to do it because he is the high priest. Okay. Now, let me keep on reading. Verse 26, it says, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge and shall do no service. Thus shall thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. So once the Levites reached 50 years old, they could no longer do service in the tabernacle. Okay, not Aaron and his sons, to the Levites, the ones that was helping. Once 50 years came for them, that was the cutoff. That was it. They could no longer do any more service. Okay, again, that is not talking about teaching the word of God. That is not talking about being some type of evangelist. God is not talking about that, because again, a lot of these teachers and stuff who teach you this foolishness, a lot of them are past 50 years old. Trust me, they beyond 50 and they still up teaching. So that lets you know they don't believe this. Okay, why? Because that ain't got nothing to do with teaching. It has everything to do with the tabernacle / temple. All right. So now, excuse me, y'all. So now we're going to go ahead and go on to the next chapter, Numbers chapter 9, and we're going to continue reading. And it says, and the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed season. Okay. And what is the Passover, brothers and sisters? Passover is talking about the actual lamb. Okay. Passover is the lamb. Okay. The sacrificial lamb. That's what Passover means. It says, so let the children of Israel keep the Passover at his appointed season. Okay. And we know that the Passover, or the lamb, was Jesus. Okay. That's what this Passover or the sacrificial lamb represented. It represented Christ. 3. In the 14th day of this month at even, ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the what? Rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it. All right. So it was more than just eating the lamb. There was other stuff that came, other rituals and rites and ceremonies that came with this Passover. Okay, verse 4. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness of Sinai. According to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, okay, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, we are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back? That we may not offer an offering unto the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel. Because remember, it said we may offer an offering. See that? That was a part of those rites and those ceremonies. But see, they had ended up messing it up because they got defiled by a dead body. So now they need to know what they need to do. Okay. Verse 8, and Moses said unto them, stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. Okay, so the Lord still wants you to keep it. So what are you going to have you do? Verse 11. The 14th day of the second month at even, they shall keep it and eat it with unleavened bread with bitter herbs. Okay, so the Lord say they going to keep it on the 14th day on the second month. That's when they going to do it. And they going to eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. 12. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. Excuse me, y'all, I'm a little tired. 13. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover. So this man, he clean and he ain't in the journey. He just simply don't want to keep Passover. It says, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. So the Lord would cut him off. 14. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto the Lord, according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. Okay, so think about what that's saying, brothers and sisters. For both the stranger and for him that was what? Born in the land. So we're dealing with an Israelite who was born in the land and an Israelite that was born in another country. Okay, they both was going to have one ordinance. Okay, one law to the Israelite born in the land and to the Israelite born in another country. 15. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle. Okay, this means that the presence of the Lord is there, namely the tent of the testimony. And at even there was upon the tabernacle as it were the appearance of fire until the morning. So it was always. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. Okay, and that symbolized the presence of the Lord. 17. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that, the children of Israel journeyed. So once the cloud removed in the tabernacle, that's when Israel got up and they journeyed. And in the place whereof the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents. Okay, so this cloud, it moved, this pillar, it moved. So the Lord was still leading them by that pillar of fire and that pillar of cloud. So when that pillar of cloud began to move, that's when they got up and they began to follow. And so the Lord was literally leading the children of Israel. Verse 17. And it says, let me see, I think I just read it. Yeah. 18. At the commandment of the Lord, the children of Israel journey, and at the commandment of the Lord they pitch. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord and journeyed not. Okay. Verse 20. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of the Lord, they abode in their tents. And according to the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. 21. And so it was when the cloud abode from even unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Or whether it were 2 days or a month or a year that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of the Lord, they rested in the tents. And at the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. Okay, and brothers and sisters, we're going to finish the rest of that. But that's how we got to be, brothers and sisters, in our own journey with the Lord. We got to follow him. We got to do exactly as he say. When he say get to moving, you get to moving. When he say stay, you stay. I want you to do this, you do that. Hey, don't do that, then you don't do it. Okay, that's how I move. Okay, I move according to the Most High. I don't move according to what some brother and sister tell me. I don't move according to what my parents say, my sisters say, nothing. I move according to how the Most High tell me to move. Reggie, I think you should go and do this. No, I ain't doing nothing. Unless the Lord tell me to go do this, this, and this, I ain't doing nothing. Well, I think you should stay here and I think you should do this. Listen, Lord didn't tell me to stay here and do this. He told me to go over there and do this, that, and the third. And so that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I got to be obedient. Okay, and people, they hate you for that. But listen, I don't move on your time. I don't move on your watch. I do everything according to how the Lord tell me to do it. And that's the way I'm going to do it. Okay. And if you were smart, you would too. But 23 in the middle, it says, they kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses, because Moses was the mouthpiece for the Lord. Okay. Let me see if I want to read 10. Yeah, let's go ahead. Verse 10, it says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, make thee 2 trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them. Because remember, the children of Israel are rich. Okay, so they have the capability of making 2 trumpets out of pure silver, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly and for the journeying of the camp. So, you mean tell me some black people made trumpets? That's right. And 3, and when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves to thee at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And if they blow but with 1 trumpet, then the princes which are heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves unto thee. And when ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east part shall go forward. When ye blow an alarm the 2nd time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations. Okay? Because when Christ return, when it's time to go to war, them trumpets going to be blown. And we're going to take these heathen down. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's this Bible, brothers and sisters. That's what's going to go down. That trumpet going to be blown. Okay? Verse 9, it says, and if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. And right now, we are all in our enemies' lands, and all of our enemies, they are oppressing us. That's why when Christ come back, them trumpets going to be blown. We can't blow them, but he going to have them blown. And that's when we going to go what? Go to war. Okay, and what's going to happen? We're going to overthrow them, and we're going to be saved from our enemies, brothers and sisters. Verse 10. Also, in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginning of your months ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be unto you for a memorial before your God. I am the Lord your God. 11. And it came to pass on the 20th day of the second month in the second year, that the cloud was taken up from off the tabernacle of the testimony. And the children of Israel took their journeys out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. And they took their journey according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. In the first place went the standard of the camp of the children of Judah, according to their armies. And over his host was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, because remember, Nahshon, he was the clan chief. 15. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Eliab, the son of Helon. And the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari set forward, bearing the tabernacle. Because remember, Gershon, the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari, they had different duties concerning what they had to carry and what they were responsible for carrying whenever it was time for Israel to pack up and move forward. They each had their own responsibilities. Verse 18. And the standard of the camp of Reuben sat forward according to their armies, and over his host was Eleazar the son of Shadur. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Simeon was Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Gad was Eliasaph the son of Duel. And the Kohathites set forward bearing the sanctuary. That's right, because the Kohathites, they also had a duty of what they were supposed to carry, or like the Bible say, bear. And the other did set up the tabernacle against they came. 22. And the standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set forward according to their armies. And over his host was Elishama the son of Ammihud. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamliel the son of Pedazur. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidin the son of Gideoni. And the standard of the camp of the children of Dan was set forward, which was the reward of all the camps throughout their hosts. And over his host was Ahaziah the son of Ammishaddai. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pagiel the son of Akron. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahira the son of Enan. Thus were the journeyings of the children of Israel according to their armies when they set forth. And Moses said unto Hoab, the son of Raguel the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law. Okay. And it says, we are journeying unto the place of which the Lord said, I will give to you. Okay. So who is Moses talking to? He is talking to Hoab. This is Moses' father-in-law. So we finally got a name in this. Oh, I said Hoab. Hobab, excuse me. He says, we are journeying unto the place of which the Lord said, I will give it you. Come thou with us, and we will do thee good. For the Lord hath spoken good concerning Israel. And he said unto him, I will not go, but I will depart to my own land and to my kin. Now look at that now, brothers and sisters. The Lord told his father-in-law Hobab, hey, come with us. The Lord has spoken good concerning the children of Israel. And no matter how good it was, brothers and sisters, look at what Hobab said. Sorry about that, y'all. My video cut, and I think I had ran out of memory, so I had to delete some stuff. But anyway, we back in Numbers 10, and we at verse 30. And yeah, we at verse 30. And Moses had told his father-in-law Hobab, he said, Hobab, hey, let's, come with us. The Lord has spoken good concerning Israel. And Hobab said, He said, I will depart to my own land and my kindred. So think about it. No matter how good it was finna get for Israel, look at how natural it was for Hobab to say, listen, even though I know it's going to be well for y'all, you're going to get your own land and stuff like that. He said, look, I'm going to depart to my own land and to my own kindred. I am not mad at Hobab for thinking that. Because that's natural, brothers and sisters, to want to go home to your own, to want to be around your own. Because remember, the Midianites and the Israelites, they were not the same people at all, okay? But he said, I want to go to my own land, to my own kindred. And a Negro will be mad at that. How dare him tell me he want to, go to his own land and be with his own people. What you saying? You hate black people? No, nigga. I just want to be with my people. Okay? So I'm not mad at Hobab for wanting to be with his own, because that's natural. But Israel, we are the only people, okay? We want to invite everybody else to the cookout, okay? As they say, that's the old saying. That's the saying that black people want to use. That we only one want to be mixed in among other people. But the other nations, they say, I want to be with my own. I want to be with my kindred, my people. Not these Israelites today. Nope. They want to mix with any and everybody. If it ain't no diversity, Israel gonna get up and complain, and they gonna cry racism. No, everything is not racism. Sometimes people just want to be what they want to be with and be around their own people. And even I want that even for the Israelites, but we so damn crazy. And that's just the truth. We are crazy. Because we don't know what to do without the nations being around us. And that's just how it is, brothers and sisters. You can get mad, but you know I'm telling the truth. Now, let's keep on reading verse 31. And it says, and he said, leave us not, I pray thee. For as much as thou knowest how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and thou mayest be to us instead of the eyes. And it shall be, if thou go with us, yea, it shall be that what goodness the Lord shall do unto us, the same will we do unto thee. And they departed from the mount of the Lord 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them in the 3 days' journey, to search out a resting place for them. 34. And the cloud of the Lord was upon them by day, when they went out of the camp. Verse 35, and it came to pass, when the ark set forward, that Moses said, rise up, Lord, and let thine enemies be scattered, and let them that hate thee flee before thee. And that's what's going to happen too when the Lord return. Everybody that's an enemy to the Lord, and whoever's an enemy of us is an enemy to the Lord. They're going to be what? Scattered. And everybody that hate him, and those that hate him hate his people. And if you hate his people, you hate him. And what's going to happen? They're going to flee. That's right. 36. And when it rested, he said, return, O Lord, unto the many thousands of Israel. And with that, brothers and sisters, I'm going to end it there. And in the next lesson, we're going to pick up with Numbers chapter 11. I hope you guys got some understanding. Thank you for following along. And with that being said, Shalom.